Okay, what are your names?
Audrey, Kenzie.
And why do you think that sixth graders are not allowed to participate in sports that the other grades are allowed to?
Because we're not old enough? Yeah.
I think admin doesn't think that sixth graders should participate with the older kids because the older kids are stronger or whatever.
There's too many people already, and they just want to wait for next year so it could be a certain amount of people.
Do you think this should change?
I guess.
Yeah, I think they should change because sixth graders should be able to do the same thing as eighth graders or seventh graders.
Maybe because they're new to this school, so I don't know, it's already a big enough adjustment.
Yep.
And teachers then have to you have to have 3 teachers for each grade.
And do you think this should change?
No, I don't really care. I'm not in 6th grade anymore.
Okay, thank you. I just think that 6th graders are not able to participate because maybe they're too young and everybody's a lot more mature than they are. I'm not saying that they're mean or not mature, but yeah, that's my thinking. I think it's just because the school doesn't want them to, and they just might not be worthy enough.
I think it's because the 7th and 8th graders have been here for longer, so they deserve the better opportunities.
And why do you think 6th graders can't play in the same sports as older grades?
I think there's a lot of reasons, and I think the biggest one is just they're getting used to a new middle school and the academic workload. So to have sports on top of that would be a lot.
Yeah. And do you think we should change this rule?
I think it's good right now. The other problem is, too, with gym space, how are we going to have all these teams practicing at the same time and having games?
No, sixth graders, they got a lot going on. They're starting their middle school careers, and I think they just need a little bit more maturity before they can start to play some of the sports that the other kids play.
Well, within our conference, we only have 7th and 8th grade competition at this point, where we travel to other places. So that's one of the reasons why we don't have 6th grade available.
Probably the main reason for no 6th grade teams at basketball or volleyball has to do with opponents and facilities. Facilities in that we are pretty limited on space for when we could have practice inside for those teams. Once the girls volleyball teams are working, they need most of our gym space, and it would be difficult to find a time to get the 6th grade team in with the 7th and 8th grade taking up all the space. And then the other reason, competition, we're in a conference, the Mid-Central Suburban League, and none of the schools, or a few of the schools, but not all of the schools that we compete against, don't have 6th grade teams. So it would be difficult for us to find opponents to play against in a season. So basically that's it.
And did this ever used to be different?
No, I don't think in the time that I've worked here that we've ever had 6th grade teams competing against outside schools in volleyball or basketball.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think it's because most of the other schools they verse don't have sixth grade teams, and it would be hard to make new teams.
Do you think this should change?
No.
I think it's because they're younger and don't know how to play the sports as well.
Because maybe the conference is different.
And do you think it should change?
No, not really. I think it's fine.